Yeah, impressive win. I thought especially really liked our first period and didn't get rewarded with it on the score sheet there, but had a really good first period there. We knew they'd have a little pushback in the second period, but just overall really solid. 50, 52 maybe minutes of the game, and nice to see us especially when you play well to get rewarded with a win.
I was going to ask you about that first. As you said, don't get rewarded on the scoreboard, but a lot of chances, a lot of time in that offensive zone. How do you like to start?
Yeah, I really like to start. Like you said, just had some great A looks there. Their goalie played well. Give him credit. He had I thought he did a really good job there, and they're a good team. They're going to push back, but really liked our start and really liked our first period.
4 goals in the third. What does it mean to be able to finish like they did?
Yeah, great response from the group, right? I think again, this team's been building resilience all season long, and to go down 3-2 there with an unfortunate bounce there off our own player and in, and just to respond a really big power play goal there. I think to tie it up there, then obviously a great goal by Jimmy to put us ahead there. So again, I love the bench energy, love this the kind of focus that we had. We're really figuring out how you have to play to be successful.
You guys have put a lot of games away late the last few weeks, especially. How encouraging of a sign is that?
Yeah, I just actually in the interview before the game, I didn't know we were that great in the third period there, but we're good, which is great. And yeah, a lot of credit to us giving Big Lou a credit to that too, just the type of conditioning that we're in to be successful in the third period. I think that plays a big huge part of it.
You get Cam back tonight. Big night for that line with him, Erdo, and Sam Sang on that too. Just what do you take to that trio?
Yeah, again, I thought they were solid out there. Nice to get Midgie back in the lineup there, and I think you're just seeing Sam Stang emerge as a unbelievable hockey player here. He's just doing a lot of good things. Beautiful play on the first couple of goals, and Erds is finishing there, and you're seeing that pop in his stride. So couldn't be more happy for those players.
You touched on the start a little bit, but you put a focus this week on keeping them off the board early. Does that scoreless first help kind of set the tone a little bit?
Yeah, I think so. It's always good when they're not on the board, and you're managing the puck properly and limiting their opportunities to get on the board. So I thought we did a good job of containing them there in the first period.
And then kind of a two-parter, almost 2 full minutes of 5-on-3 there in the second, but then score on the next two. That sort of take a little bit of wind out of the sails, and then how are you able to overcome that and score on the next two?
Yeah, those 5-on-3s are always tricky, right? They can kind of help you or hurt you a little bit there. And I thought we had a couple good looks there. Again, I thought their goalie played well, made a couple of key saves, and then really big, like I said, to get that power play goal to tie us up, and then to put us up by two. Beautiful pass from Lurie to Rollwagon there was huge. Those are the things that make a big difference when you're trying to win these tight games.
These last 2 weeks, what's been working for this group?
Yeah, again, I think we just kind of just been growing all year long. The one thing I did talk to the group about maybe Wednesday or Thursday, just a little bit of our sports psychologist did a little thing on gratitude, and one of the things that I shared with the team was I was grateful for just how much they love to learn and they're working. It's not every day that you can be coached and coached hard and challenged and have high standards. Those things aren't fun to deal with sometimes, and I just really like how this group has just really embrace that growth mindset and finding ways to get better both individually and collectively. And it's nice you're seeing guys that maybe struggled a little bit early on that just stuck with it and kept showing up and doing the work that are now huge impact players for us and a big reason why we're having success. So anytime as a coach, you try to stay even keeled throughout the ups and downs, and it's just nice to see good kids get rewarded for putting the work in.
Starting to see a lot of similarities to this team with this time last year. As you look ahead at the next few weeks here, I know you want to take it one game at a time, but how encouraging is that heading down the stretch?
Yeah, just find ways to get better. Like you said, I think we got a tough game tomorrow night, and enjoy this one tonight, and just keep finding ways to improve. Whereas there's little areas that we can keep growing at, and what are we doing well we can keep building at, and so I think that's just where you gotta live all the time. Okay, awesome. Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Questions. Just thoughts on the win tonight, first off.
I thought it was a good win. I mean, it showed a lot of resilience, down 3-2, and we just kept going. And it comes a lot from off the bench energy. After we get down, a lot of guys are trying to keep everyone up, and the next shift always out is hard.
You guys have put a lot of games away late in the third period the last 2 weeks, especially. Just thoughts. Obviously, you get 4 goals tonight, but to respond, they started quick out of the gate in the third period to finish that game the way you guys did.
Yeah, I think it's just sticking to the game plan. I mean, the past 3 weekends, we've been working hard during the week, and it's paid off during the weekend games.
How good is it to have a guy like Cameron Mitchell back in the lineup scoring again tonight?
Yeah, Cam's a big energy guy, and he's he's strong, he's fast, and he's skilled. So having him back in the lineup is it's a key part of our puzzle to winning, and he's been unreal this year.
Still scoreless after, but going back to that first period, a lot of chances, a lot of ozone time. How'd you like to start?
I thought we played well. I mean, we stayed to our structure, and you could tell we were hemming them down in their zone a lot, and just keeping that pressure. Obviously, even if we don't score, it just gets the momentum going, and one will get in sooner or later, and that's what happened with Ertl's goal.
Obviously, the last month or so, this group's had a lot of successes. As you look back to this time last year, though, do you see any similarities between these two groups?
Yeah, I think the biggest one that I see is just the compete and hard work. It's hard to find similarities between the years before, but the one consistent thing that we've had is just compete and hard work, and I think that's been a big part of what Omaha hockey is.